Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I'm taking a ride on my Engwe LE20 full cargo e-bike. I need to do some shopping today. I'm about to go to the farmer's market. Come join me for my ride. And it's time to go and check out this turn radius. You can turn on a dime. I needed to get out of my driveway. That's handy. So with a quick power on, with a touch of my fingertip, on goes the LED. I see that my batteries are both 100% charged. With the pedal assist off until I take off. And hitting the plus sign makes it go. With all those gears and the pedal assist, I'm in business. One click and I'm in pedal assist 1. And with a squeeze of those brakes, the brake lights go on. The LE20 by Engwe is a very safe bike to ride. It even has indicators for right and left turns. I like that. The turn signals hook up to the brake light. And I'm off to farmer's market. And down my hill I go on my route, right through my neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a bike ride and to be out in the fresh air. I'm so lucky because in my town we have the most beautiful bike paths. These paths go all through the town of Santa Barbara because our town has made such a commitment to bike riders. The Engwe LE20 is so eco-friendly and such a safe bike to ride. It is a pleasure to now enjoy my town like I never have before. If I wanted to, I could ride 211 miles with those dual batteries. And what that really means to me is I don't have to fiddle with trying to recharge my battery after all my rides. One charge is going to last me maybe a month with my Engwe LE20. I don't tend to go very far, so it makes taking out my LE20 Engwe really easy for me without even worrying about the range. And after about 5 miles, I've already arrived to farmer's market. I jumped off my bike so I could go shopping. Every Tuesday afternoon, downtown Santa Barbara has a farmer's market. That's my favorite place to go shopping. It is such an outing so many people go to enjoy that day of the week out in downtown Santa Barbara with all of the farmers that come. There are so many great things to buy there. I always load up. I just love my time at farmer's market because I get to look at all these great fruits and vegetables that our climate allows us to grow. There are things I haven't even seen before grown here. It's just a great shopping day. Avocados are one of my favorite things to eat, so I always make sure I get a bunch of those. One of the great features of this cargo bike is the way it's not just a side kickstand. This is a center stand. Because it's a center stand, your bike is not going to wobble off to the side where it could spill your cargo out and make you very unbalanced. When you set it down, it is firmly on the ground, so it can hold your cargo without tipping and falling over. You can even put your hand underneath the wheel, and that's good for wheel maintenance too. But that is how solid this stand is. It holds the bike up, no matter how much load it has. And that's a good feature for safety for me, so I know the bike's not going to fall on me if the kickstand were to give out or gets too topsy-turvy. I'm safe. And it's really easy to get it right back on the road just by pulling it against my foot. And then I ran into one of my best friends who happened to be shopping the same day with her daughter. She's very petite and she loved this bike. That's Judy. She hopped on it. We would have to adjust the seat for her. And Melissa jumped right on. She wants one for herself. I love showing off the bike. It got a lot of attention at farmer's market. She loved the racks because she's a shopper too. And I had to jump on the rack. It was funny, I almost toppled over. I don't know. It was just on the kickstand. That wasn't very smart. But you get the idea. It can hold a lot of weight. And off they went to go on their shopping spree. And I have to say, I just love the flowers at farmer's market. They're so bright and colorful. I had to get some of those. There are so many varieties to pick from. I decided to go into the oranges and the whites. This is a typical Tuesday. I always have to get my flowers. And in they go, into my shopping basket. And then I found the biggest tomato I think I've ever seen. It was an heirloom tomato. I had to buy that. That's going to make a really nice tomato salad. There was lots to choose from, but I liked the biggest, reddest, juiciest, and heaviest tomato. It was gigantic. Talking to the farmers is always so fun for me. I always want to know every variety of the things I'm buying. This variety of winter squash is called a sweet dumpling. A good factoid to know. And look at this little tiny butternut one. It's not really a butternut squash. She explained to me it's a different hybrid variety. It's only meant to be that large. Oh, the melons smelled so good. And these were unique. I'd never seen these before. And I just kept filling up my basket. I must have had 40 pounds of fruits and vegetables by now, all packed in my ENGWE LE20. Although I may only have 40 pounds today of cargo, it can hold up to 441 pounds. That's the load capacity. I love the guys at Tutti Frutti Farms. They were the best. What a happy day shopping. And my shopping was complete. It was time to head home. What a happy day. And on my ride home, all I could think about were all the recipes I was going to make with my cargo of those fresh fruits and vegetables. And it's so great to know that coming back home up the big hill that I never used to be able to ride a regular bike on before is just a breeze. And that's because it has a unique torque sensor. It's an advanced transmission technology that detects my pedaling cadence, it's adapting to my effort, and it's giving all that power to boost my power, helping me conserve battery life and extend my riding range, even up hills. It'll conquer up hills with all of my cargo easily. It's great to have the choice between doing a pedal assist going up hills or the throttle. Either one are great choices, whether you want to help get yourself up the hill or just take the easy way out with the throttle. No more walking up hills like I used to with my old bike. My ENGWE LE20 cargo bike has arrived. This is an exciting day to get this. And with it, I got my basket to go on back. It's a beautiful day for a bike ride. Let me put this together. Let's see what's in the box. I'm going to start putting this together so I can go on my bike ride. This looks so great. Wow, it's been packaged really well, I can tell, so it wouldn't get damaged during shipping. It's shipped to you without the handlebars, so it fits in the box. And it's lots of cushion, so nothing would get damaged. And I have all the information and directions in here, plus some more of the tools, the pedals, not much. I laid everything out that came in the box after I took all the packaging off. This is what you get. I've been following the directions in this direction book. They have videos online as well, but I found them really easy, and I kind of do things the old-fashioned way with instructions. I love the illustrations, really simple to follow. I made great progress. I got the handlebars on, and then I even added the light. They give you a light with it for night riding, which I love. I did the fender, and now I'm doing the wheel. And now I'm going to tighten up the bolt on the axle. I'm doing it first with my hands, and then with the wrench they give you, until it's tight. Ta-da! Whee! It's been about a half an hour and I'm almost done. Check out this feature of the seat. There is something to press up here and you can fold it like this and put it back. That's pretty nifty. I'm going to put the seat in. The tube goes right down the center column. Make sure it's above the minimum. And I'm just going to eyeball it. That looks about right for me right there. Let's see. Clamp it down. Let's check. It's a little high. I better fix that. Perfect. And I love the cargo aspect of this. Woo! For extra cargo. The LE20 comes stock with a passenger seat on the back, or in my case, I put the basket on there. But I like that that's just the way it comes. It's a pillion. In about 20 minutes, it was all put together. It was simple to do, not many things to do to put it together. And there it is with the passenger seat on the back. And in no time at all, I had put the baskets on because that's what I prefer. I needed it for cargo. So I took the seats off and check out this great rack for me to put stuff in when I go shopping. I ordered mine with a supercharger. ENGWE's LE20 fast charging technology makes it 2 times faster than any other battery to charge. In only 2 to 3 hours, you get a fully charged battery. It's got a really fast 8 amp fast charging that goes into your bike. That's the latest in fast charging technology. And because the ENGWE LE20 comes with 2 batteries, the fast charging accessory makes it really quick to get your bike fully charged. And both of those batteries in that bike makes it so it has a super range. With the dual batteries, you can go up to 211 miles with it charged up fully. That's amazing. That gives you an 1843 watt-hours battery capacity. And here's how the fast charging hooks up to the battery. And here it is charging the other battery. Super easy to connect. And it plugs into any North American 120 volt normal household outlet. 3 prongs. I had shown how I charge the battery on my kitchen counter, but you don't have to do that. You can charge it while it's still on the bike. This is the way I would suggest most people charge it. It's just easier that way. You don't have to take the batteries out. Here's the other battery that's in the frame, and it has a lock on it, just like the other one did. And again, here's where you input the charging cable. And here I have the original charger that comes with every bike. It's a little slower charging, but it works just fine. Any way you want to charge it is fine. Taking the batteries out or charging it while it's in the bike. And that special feature about the seat allows you to pull up the seat to take out the back battery that's in the frame. And I'm pointing out the teeth in the rails of the battery, and that's what makes it slide in and fit properly, so it snaps in place. And back lifts the seat. Easy, simple to use, and very well engineered. Right after I assembled the LE20, I took it down to the beach. Here I have the 2 baskets, one in front and one in back, because that's the kind of cargo I like. I put it right on the sand because this is an all-terrain bike. And it's a beautiful all-terrain bike. You can ride this anywhere you want, and I gave it a test at the beach. I was really impressed about all the different types of cargo the Engwe LE20 could load. Here are some different configurations so you get an idea of the versatility. This bike was meant for cargo in many different ways. Kids, camping material, backpacking up to the hills, pets, any kind of cargo you would want, the Engwe LE20 was made to carry. So if you have a family, those kids could ride on the back. I love that. What a way to have outdoor outings with your family. Look at the design of the seat. It's so comfortable. And look at those shocks for when you're off-road and hit the bumpy terrain. Your seat is cushioned. And the rear rack is made of aluminum alloy, which is heavy duty but lightweight to carry your heavy cargo. The handlebar design is a beautiful design, and everything you need is right there where your hands can get to them. And the left-hand side of the handlebar, and you can see the plus and minus to moderate your speed, with that M for the menu, and of course the bell. And on the right-hand side is a shifter, so when you want to ride the bike manually, you can do that. It also has the throttle, which is great. I like using the throttle a lot, especially up the hills. And below that are the blinker controls, so you can signal to people behind you if you're going to take a left or a right. That's an advancement in e-bikes. Not all e-bikes have that. You don't have to use hand signals with this Engwe LE20. It's on the bike. Now here's a close-up of the mechanism that changes the gears. You see the chain, and all of that there is what gets it into different speeds and different gears. The sprockets are located there, and the back of it has the brake light. Every time you hit your brakes, it's going to flash on. On the brake light are the blinkers. And even in sand, the center stand works well to hold your bike. And in the front of the bike, you have your headlight, which you can turn on daytime too. And on the front of the bike is a suspension that you can adjust, because if you have more load on your bike, you're going to want it to be stiffer than if you have light riding that you do. You can adjust it easily for a less stiff suspension, for a more comfortable ride when it's a light load. And they have thought to encase the cables that you need for your controls in a braided way with a covering on it to keep them safe and secure. And the cables are leading to the front brakes. It is well encased. And here's on the other side. And here we see the frame, and we see a panel that goes over the engine. So if you were taking kids, for example, their feet would not get caught in any of the mechanisms that are working the bike. And it covers the rear wheel with the spokes. And here's the front rack all the way down to the front wheel. It's a beautiful design. And here's the front handlebars. Right on down, we see that cable go straight down to the frame. It's not going to get tangled or in the way. It's designed right in line with the step-through frame. Boy, did I have a great time going to farmer's market and filling up my baskets with my cargo for the day. And what a joy it was to ride through my town, seeing all the sights, going through all the streets. I really felt alive being outdoors on my shopping trip that day. I'm finding that having my Engwe LE20 gets me out more often to enjoy the place I live with ease, knowing I have enough battery power to make it, even though This was an in-home trip. That battery power will last for a long time without me having to recharge it. I was energized all the way home. Wow, all loaded up for my great week of cooking. What a blast on the ENGWER LE20. I had the best day. I sure filled up my cargo load with all my goodies. Click the link below to get your ENGWER LE20. It's an amazing bike. It is so fun and it's so great that I can go shopping with all the cargo to hold my load. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. Ring the bell to get notified of my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. I have a whole lot of recipes from what I got today to make, thanks to my ENGWER LE20. Now who's gonna help me unload all this stuff? It's heavy! If you like this video, here's more over there, including some of the recipes that I make with things like fruits and vegetables from the farmer's market. I hope you enjoy those too. Just click.